Kashmir, a land of breathtaking beauty, is once again caught in the throes of terror. A surge in militant attacks has shattered the fragile peace, leaving a trail of blood and fear. The valley, known for its serene lakes and snow-capped mountains, is now echoing with the sounds of gunfire and explosions. The recent attacks, targeting both security forces and civilians, have exposed the vulnerability of life in this conflict-ridden region. The picturesque district of Doda, nestled in the majestic Himalayas, has become a hotbed of militant activity. Once known for its serene beauty and tranquil environment, this region now finds itself at the center of a violent conflict. In the remote village of Gando, heavily armed terrorists ambushed a patrol party of the Indian Army, catching them off guard in the early hours of the morning. This sudden attack led to a fierce and prolonged gun battle. The soldiers, taken by surprise, fought bravely but suffered casualties. The exchange of fire echoed through the mountains, a stark reminder of the ongoing conflict. The encounter sent shockwaves through the region, highlighting the audacity and firepower of the militants. Villagers, who once lived in peace, now find themselves in the midst of chaos and fear. Meanwhile, in the dense forests of Chattargala, another group of terrorists triggered an improvised explosive device, or IED, targeting a security convoy. The dense foliage provided perfect cover for the militants to carry out their deadly plan. The powerful blast ripped through the area, killing several soldiers and injuring many others. The scene of destruction was a grim testament to the militants' resolve and the dangers faced by the security forces. The use of IEDs, a hallmark of militant tactics, underscores the challenges faced by security forces operating in this difficult terrain. Navigating these treacherous paths, the soldiers must remain vigilant at all times, knowing that danger could be lurking around any corner. The violence is not limited to remote villages. It has seeped into the very heart of urban areas, affecting daily life and creating an atmosphere of constant tension. In Bardawar, a popular tourist destination known for its serene landscapes and cultural heritage, a brief but intense gunfight erupted between militants and security forces, shattering the peace that tourists and locals had come to cherish. The sound of gunfire sent panic among residents and tourists alike, shattering the town's tranquility. People ran for cover, their faces etched with fear and confusion. The incident served as a stark reminder that nowhere in Kashmir is immune to the threat of violence. Even places once considered safe havens are now battlegrounds. Adding to the growing sense of unease, a fierce firefight broke out in the border district of Kathua, further escalating the already high tensions in the region. Militants, suspected to have infiltrated from across the border, exchanged fire with border security force personnel guarding the international border. The situation quickly became dire. The exchange of fire continued for hours, raising fears of an escalation in cross-border tensions. As night fell, the uncertainty and fear only grew, leaving the region on edge. Section 4. The Shield of Security. In response to the surge in attacks, security forces have launched massive search operations across the region. These operations are not just limited to urban areas, but extend deep into the rural heartlands, where militants often find refuge. In Rajouri and Reasi districts, where militants are believed to be hiding, the army and police have cordoned off vast areas and are conducting house-to-house searches. These searches are thorough and systematic, ensuring that no stone is left unturned in the quest to locate and neutralize the threats. The operations are aimed at flushing out the militants and preventing further attacks. By disrupting their hideouts and supply lines, the security forces hope to weaken the militants' ability to carry out their plans. The picturesque Poonch district, known for its meadows and forests, has been put on high alert following intelligence inputs about the presence of militants. The natural beauty of the region contrasts sharply with the tense atmosphere created by the ongoing security operations. Security forces have stepped up patrolling and are conducting random checks of vehicles and individuals. These measures are designed to intercept any potential threats and to reassure the local population that their safety is a top priority. The heightened security measures are aimed at deterring militant activity and ensuring the safety of the local population. By maintaining a visible and active presence, the security forces hope to create a sense of security and stability in the region, which has been plagued by conflict for years. Section 5. Life under siege. The surge in violence has cast a long shadow over the lives of ordinary Kashmiris. The fear of being caught in the crossfire has forced many to curtail their daily activities. Schools and businesses remain closed, and streets wear a deserted look. The once vibrant valley is now shrouded in an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Adding to the woes of the people, the strategic Badawa-Pathankot interstate highway, a lifeline for the region, has been closed for traffic due to ongoing counter-terrorism operations. The closure has disrupted normal life, affecting the movement of essential goods and services. Section 6, an uncertain tomorrow. As Kashmir grapples with this new wave of terror, the future remains uncertain. The security situation remains fragile, and the threat of further attacks looms large. The militants, using sophisticated tactics and exploiting the difficult terrain, have shown a renewed determination to strike at will. The people of Kashmir, caught in the crossfire of this long-running conflict, continue to bear the brunt of the violence. Their hopes for a peaceful and prosperous future hang in the balance as the cycle of violence continues unabated.